Hmm.
Talking while playing is hard. We're playing Monaco. So Monaco just came out yesterday, and it's quite the little game. I mean, it's been the indie darling at PAX for a long time, and it's finally out. It's one of those things that I feel like you saw at every PAX that you've ever been to. But it's out now, and I didn't know what to think of it when I first started, because it's really strange. But I mean, let's play through it and we'll go through it. I really like it at this point, but it's not as cut and dry as I initially thought it was at the beginning. So let's do this one. I'm gonna do an offline match first, then we'll do online. So yeah, you have multiple characters. You unlock more characters as you go. Thus far, my favorite is the mole because basically it's just breaking through everything to get to your objective the quickest. But at the same time, he's not fast with anything. He's very slow with, interacting with the environment. So I'm going to pick the locksmith, who's the fastest, who just seems to be sort of like your player one character, your overall can do job done. All he's really good at is hacking, like picking locks and hacking computers and stuff like that. Everything he does very quickly. So this is sort of like the very player one focused character. I love the way that the mole talks. Mole has friend who has boat. Doesn't matter, bank across street. Banks lots of money. Dirty criminals should act like dirty criminals. I like the mole. The mole is really funny. So, basically this game is a heist game. Done in top-down. So it's interesting. There are weapons, but basically the way that you use them is dictated by...
Au secours, garde!
I'll trigger the guard. Basically, it's triggered by... the way that you use ammo is dedicated, or is dictated by how many coins, or gold, or whatever, what have you, you have at any one given time. So every 10 pieces of gold you get gives you another piece of ammo. So right now I have 3. So I can shoot the shotgun up to 3 times. But generally you don't want to shoot too much. There's no penalty against it, which is weird. And I think that's kind of the hardest block I had coming to this game. It feels like it's a stealth game that doesn't place a whole lot of emphasis on stealth. And if you play it like a stealth game, you're going to end up jacking yourself up. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if they see you or if you get noticed. Unlike most stealth games, it's mostly only if you get killed. A lot of heists go wrong. It's really just a question of whether or not you can recover from a heist going wrong. Which, a lot of times you can, and a lot of times you can't. But it's been pretty charming thus far. I mean, it's all pixel art, like really fat pixels for everything. It's a cool art style, but it makes it really difficult to see things. So I mean, like here, you can see your cone of sight. Basically, you can see everything in this room and everything that's around me, quote unquote, around. But it's really hard to sort of get a fix on what you're interacting with at any given time. Like, a lot of the times if I'm playing as the mole, instead of interacting with a lock and trying just to pick the lock quietly, I'll end up accidentally going through a wall, which kind of screws you over. Alright, so I just shut off the power. And again, kind of hard to tell that you just shut off the power. There's a guard. I'm going to come up here, because that guard is going to try to turn the power back on, so I'm going to steal from these registers as quickly as I can. Booyakasha. No problem. So you can see where the coins are that you need to get when you're just walking around like this, but that doesn't necessarily make it easier. It just tells you where you sort of need to be. So the power's going to come on. Crap. So the power came back on before I could get through that door, and there was a security lock on the inside of it. Everybody's so far away from me that it may not matter, because it will take him way too long to actually come and get me. Oops. He's said before getting hit 3 times. Oh, no. Shoot him. Shoot this one, too. Alright, so we need to get out of here. We're gonna go up into this air duct and come down here, and then we'll just come back out. So, 13. I am still missing some in the lobby, but all the guards should be away, except for that one. Hide in this bush. Come out, grab that. Somebody saw me, but it's okay. And, right, we need to get to the other ATM room. Now, if I was playing with other people, I would use some other skills to try and distract everybody out of that room so I could ransack it on my own. We don't have that option here, so...
Give it up.
What can we do? Kill the lights there. I'm going to use my computer hack to turn off the security alarm. And... we need to get around here. You know what? I have enough. I'm just going to shoot him. Playing single player, you can't use as much finesse as I would like. I think that's probably the biggest complaint that I have about the single player. I'm missing some. Oh, I'm missing some outside. There's just... it forces you... you can't play like a master thief when you're playing single player because there's only so much you can do at any one given time. Which is a real shame.
Give it up.
Because this game is all about... it's mostly about teamwork. Like, this game is fun in single-player mode, but it sings in multiplayer. Like, when you have 4 people all going at once using their unique skills in order to successfully mount a heist. There's a lot of dudes. I have 3 shots, but I want to save some for the next room. Alright, he left. Oh, this guy's coming back. Alright, I'm gonna jump by here. I don't know where the last 2 are. Behind this bush, I'm gonna sneak around this guy. And go back in the personal banking. Where is that last 2? Is it in the bathroom? And I feel like this is not necessarily a weakness of the game, but it's definitely one of the things that gets a little frustrating towards the end. There are 2 coins here somewhere, and I cannot find them, but they might not even be on this floor. They might just be somewhere else. Turn the power off again. Bandage up, because I got hurt a little bit.
Quoi?
He didn't see me that much. Oh, but he's coming to turn the power back on. So, yeah, like I said, this is... in single-player mode, it's pretty difficult. Oh, you know what? I need to go into that room. Okay. Yeah, there they are. I'm going to put on this disguise, hide this door, and I'm going to get this thing. Alright, we're done here. So, basically, the object of the game is you want to get all of the coins in a level, which will clear it out. And as you clear out stages, you'll unlock more stages and more characters. So, as you can see, on street level 0, I just cleared out the 2nd floor, which is good, but now we need to clear out this floor, and this floor has considerably more money. So, the first thing I'm going to do, turn off the power, which will coax guys out. Then I'm going to pick this door, I'm going to come in here, grab all this money. I'm going to... oh, we can't hack this computer because the power's not on. I'm going to wait till it turns on the power. Hack that computer, slip out, and that's kind of the hardest thing we need to do. So I'm going to grab all this money. I'm going to go into the main vault and steal all this while my hack is still active. Quick enough. Somebody saw me. Shoot this guy, shoot this guy. Get this money. Shoot that guy. I think that's probably all the guards in this level. We are still missing 15 because we need to go up here. And I don't really care about these guys. All the civilians can do is alert guards to your position, but I've killed all the guards, so that doesn't matter. And we have cleared out this level. So now we've gotten our objective, which was something. Money for the passports. We have that, so now we can get out of Dodge, which means we just go back out to where we started. So go back up to street level, we'll get in the car and we'll leave. And that's pretty much what this entire game is. You come together to try and steal as much as you can, as quickly as you can, and do your best to make it out without anybody dying. And that's ultimately the goal. Make it out without anybody dying. And that's it. So that's single player, pretty tough. Could have done that a little cleaner, but now let's go to multiplayer and see who's actually playing. Laporte did not come 19. This is a little tough, but let's see. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, this game has been really charming thus far. It's kind of tough to get through, but it's been a lot of fun. It's been way more fun than I expected it to. I'm gonna just ready up. So the gentleman is a character you get later on. Basically, he has, as long as he is hidden and doesn't have people directly looking at him, he's in disguise, so he can sneak through populated rooms really quickly. This dude might be waiting for a full crew, but we'll see. Slow and steady. So this isn't too tough once you know what to do, and I did this mission last night, so I still remember what to do. But yeah, like I said, this game has been really charming this far. It has an Austin Wintory soundtrack. Austin Wintory, for people that don't know, is the guy that did the soundtrack for Journey, and which was one of my favorite soundtracks of last year. It was my favorite game of last year, so it's nice to see that this does carry a lot of the same charm. It's a lot more... how can I say? You don't really need a cleaner. Last night we did this with the gentleman and the mole only, and it worked out just fine. But I mean, that's the whole thing. This game is all about teamwork, but it's real easy just to go off the rails and just drive through everything, which is kind of... I mean, I feel bad when I play this game online because it's very much a condition of I will act like an idiot and end up triggering everything, and I'll usually be the mole. I think the mole is my favorite character in this game thus far, and just plow through entire walls and just make paths that shouldn't be there and alert everybody to my presence, and usually that's enough to get everybody to go into other areas and loot everything and then get to the exit, and then I have to somehow figure out a way to get to the exit without getting killed. But the problem is I usually get killed. So that's kind of the problem. But yeah, it's a 4-player online. It's also 4-player local. If you have, it seems like this game, it's a Steamworks game, so with controller support, it looks like it only supports Xbox 360 style controllers. There's programs that you can get to make people simulate, or to make controllers simulate Xbox controllers, similar to the PS3 controller thing. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Definitely something that needs to be played with multiple people to get the most out of it. Single player hasn't really been that enthralling thus far, but multiplayer has been really cool, especially when you get like a nice polite team. It's one of those weird things. So I'm just now getting back to PC gaming, coming back from Xbox, and it's amazing how much more polite people are when they're playing online. Did you just lose them all? What happened? I don't know. But here we go. So we got a full crew. What happened? there it goes. That was weird. Lag or something. Okay, so we will get crossbows. Crossbows are fine. Oh, laggy. Real laggy. So, basically, this level's not tough until you get towards the end, and then it's a whole lot of... Oof, this is some major lag. Somebody's terrible connection, and it ain't me. I think that's everything here. So we need to go to the next level, or the next floor, rather. Let's see, where's my cursor? Alright, so now we have everybody, and we need to just come through here. So I'm going to sneak around in these rooms. Oh, so he's got the monkey. So the monkey will just go in. We don't really need that for anything special. But I need to come in here because there are people standing on top of the money.
Quelqu'un ici?
J'ai beaucoup d'argent.
Yeah, this went pretty well, though. Other than the lag. Ooh, that was weird. So I'm gonna come up here to get rid of that dog. Dogs have trouble following your scent when you're in vents. But you can also just outrun them, because they're dogs. So now we need to come up here, and... Oh, he broke there. And got shot for it. So you can go through these lasers when they're gray. We need to come back up. Yeah, it takes a little bit of getting used to. God damn. Oops. Why am I wasting that? So then I come back to street level. And the mole needs to come up. So it's nice when everybody relatively knows what to do. But this has been a pretty big problem as well, where there's something wrong with the netcode in this game. It's a little shaky. Alright, well, let's try one more. See, now it's just making me start games. Like, the online code in this isn't great. I was having a lot of time. So basically, I got up to here with like a dedicated group of 4 last night, and then after that, I couldn't find anybody who was playing, which is a little bit of a problem. It seems to be this game's strongest problem thus far. But let's see. Let's try hosting a game real quick. Oh no, I don't even have to host. And I'll show you my normal playstyle, which is like an idiot. And I think we'll call it there. I totally recommend this game. It takes a long time to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's a lot of fun.
Crashes.
Oh, we got some voice chat. But yeah, it's I mean, it's super interesting. Like, usually stealthy, and that's the thing. I don't know if I can classify this as a stealth-based game because it's not really stealthy. It's just, can you get through it as quickly as possible? Alright, the connection here is much better. I like it. I like it a lot. So this is my usual way of going through here. I'll come around to the back end and just get everything that's outside and then break in.
Retour à la normale.
And then break out, and I'll come this way. Whoa. Well, that was a little bit of odd response there, but whatever. So, because we have a red dude on our team, we can see where the enemy is at all times. This wall, and we're in my presence, but it's okay. I'm gonna sneak past this guy. The AI in this game isn't great, but that's okay. It doesn't really need to be.
Retour à la normale.
Somebody triggered the alarm. I'm going to cut the power, so that shuts up. And I'm going to break through here, so we can get to the office a little faster.
Il n'y a rien.
Nope.
Il y a quelqu'un?
Again, that's what I was talking about earlier, where it's... Crap.
Qui va là?
So he saw me, and I'm looking.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
But we should be okay. Ooh. I just realized I'm the only one who didn't take any bandages. Bandage up, and then I'm going to make it back into the house. How many more do we have? 10. So which means that there's a safe somewhere.
Retour à la normale.
So he's got him. There's the safe. So he's gonna cut the power. I'll hit the safe, and then we can share this pot. Granted, the pot goes to everything. The only thing that it dictates is who gets more stuff.
For you,
or
man,
who gets like,
anything.
the bonus. But now we need to make it to the second floor, and this is the wrong second floor. So we want to go this way. What? Oh crap! What happened? Okay, that's weird. Huh.
Quelqu'un? Je crois qu'ils ont...
I usually don't go that way. I usually go the bottom route. Huh, okay, well, that works. Let's see, what else have we got? A dude in here. I'm not gonna go that way. First, no.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
First thing I will do is bust out into over here, because that usually creates a really nice pathway. Bust back in. And let's do with the monkey, get that. I'm going to...
Quoi? Il y a quelqu'un?
Sorry, yeah. Talking about playing is hard. This game gets a little bit stressful. Come on, hack the thing.
Comment?
Oh, nice. So, yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. Get really hectic, and then just book.
Comment?
Book can act as a distraction.
Je crois qu'ils nous ont filé.
Because you can, or because the mole can. How's my health doing? I'm okay. What's left? Yeah, that dude's gonna come this way, so I'm gonna hide here for the moment. Go around him. How do we want to play this? We need to get here.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce bruit?
Oh, he's the monkey. Okay. So yellow has a monkey, and the monkey can essentially get all the pieces of loot without being noticed. Basically, it acts as a pickpocket. It's not a very good pickpocket. I'm just gonna bust through this wall and kill the power. Somebody can get that safe.
Voilà, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Retour à la normale.
Power.
par là.
This, clear, get the fuck out.
De rien.
They're-
Ouais, ils ont des
And that's the thing. So you don't really need a whole lot of finesse in order to finish this, but it helps. But at the same time, it is hardly required. Which I think was what was tripping me up originally with this game. Because so many stealth games, it's like there's a big emphasis on doing everything perfectly. In this one, you don't have to do anything perfectly. Shit. Ah, crap. That's me dicking it up. And I'm dead. Great.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Up, up, up. Okay.
Ils sont partis.
Up, 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 and running. You're running. Crap.
Je crois que c'est bon.
Okay, so we got that. We still need to clear this place out. But that will be a lot easier now that we have the gentleman.
Quelqu'un?
He said before triggering everything.
Ouais, ils sont partis. Qu'est-ce que c'est que
Killing
ce beau
power.
Je crois que... Ouais, ils ont déguerpi.
Alright, and this should be the last ones. Yep. Alright, so we've cleaned out everything here. The level is complete, so now we just need to get out without anybody dying. Which is actually considerably easier than you'd think, because basically it's just a mad dash to the stairs.
De rien. Revenez.
Just go, just go. Why does everyone go that way? This is the long way. It's so weird. Whatever. I mean, not that it matters, because, you know, it's right here. And we're out. Well, we need to wait for blue and red, but other than that, we're out. Mission complete. And that's Monaco. Like,
Yeah.
it's, so I think I bought this game before it came out, so there was like a $1.50 savings on it. It's $15. I think it's a lot of fun. But you gotta ease into it. It's definitely cool,
Yeah.
but man, you need to wrap your head around the mechanics. But yeah, talking while playing is hard. Quick one this time. So this is Monaco. Totally endorse it. I said go get it.